Hey guys, it's AJ. Welcome back to my channel. You're watching me and Mr. Vuitton. Today I thought I would go ahead and do one of my requested videos on my channel, which is my full collection video. I thought what I would do is break it into two different parts. So I'm going to do a luxury collection, handbag collection video, and then I'm going to also do a contemporary collection video. I thought it would probably just be best to do it that way because otherwise I think it'll get a little bit long. And I think that, my contemporary collection is very, very special to me, and I wanted to share those bags kind of in a separate video. So this will be my luxury handbag collection. And then, I will do the contemporary collection and post it at a later date. But anyway, with all that being said, we'll get started. Like most everyone, kind of in the large portion of the east and northeast part of the country, we're on having a winter weather event. Of course, right now it's snowing and it's just super cold, and so I thought this would be a good time to, while I'm just kind of stuck indoors, to film this video. So I hope you enjoy, and we'll get right into it. These aren't going to be in any specific order. The bulk of my collection is Louis Vuitton, as you'll see. I've sold and realigned my collection in the last year or so, just because I had bags that, while I loved them, they just really weren't me, or they weren't working for my style, or they weren't ones that I reached for, or when I carried them, I just didn't really feel like they worked for me and my lifestyle. So this isn't going to be in any specific order. I'm kind of just going as they're sitting in front of me. I'll grab and show you the bags, and I'll try to tell you where each of them came from. And you'll also see that most all of my bags, as a matter of fact, I think all of them are pre-loved, which I plan on doing a separate video on purchasing pre-loved. So stay tuned for that and subscribe if you're not already. Okay, enough yapping. Here's the first bag. This is from Louis Vuitton, as you can see. This is my gorgeous Speedy 35 in the bandolier version. I bought this bag from couturiusa.com. As you can see, it still has some creasing on it, which I store this bag stuffed because I just wanted to maintain its structure, of course. But when I got it, it was pretty much like brand new. I think that I paid like $1,400 for this bag, and the retail I think is close to $2,000 right now. But it was essentially like new when I got it. It is in, like I think I said, but this is the 35 size. I love this size. I've actually been I do use it with the shoulder strap on occasion, but I actually have just been really loving this classic Speedy double handle look. So the last time I carried this bag, it was just as a double handle, and I left the strap off of it. And then on the end here, I have my beautiful luggage tag, which my friend Paige sent me from the Louis Vuitton in Los Angeles, with the multicolored stamp on it there. So I just leave that on this bag at all times. But this is my Speedy 35. Love this bag, such a classic. I'm not a huge Neverfull fan, which may be kind of an unpopular opinion. I don't like the strap drop on it. It doesn't work for me. And I just never have been a big tote bag person for everyday use. I use it for travel, but not for every day. So the Speedy definitely is more up my alley in terms of classic Louis Vuitton. The next bag that I will share with you also is from Louis Vuitton, of course, in this gorgeous dust bag. This is the, this is the Louis Vuitton Palace, Palace. I think this is the BB size, or the small size. It is in the gorgeous empreinte leather with the cream, the larger empreinte with the cream contrast color. This bag I purchased from Fashion File, again pre-loved, but it was practically like new when I got it. This is one of those bags that if I had to sell everything else in my collection and keep one, this would be a contender for the one I would keep. This bag is just absolutely one of my favorites. I don't feel like it gets talked about very much, especially anymore, but it is just such a gorgeous bag. For being as small as it is, it holds a ton, and it's a great bag to transition from day to night. It does have a shoulder strap, which, as you can see, it attaches here. If you're a shorter gal, you can definitely wear it crossbody. It has the gorgeous microfiber lining on the inside. and then, you know, some pockets on the inside. This one I got a really good deal on Fashion File, but again, it just is a super duper user-friendly bag. Throw everything in it, grab and go. It looks gorgeous. I get a ton of compliments on this bag, and it has the front pockets for my phone if I want to throw my phone in there. But just a great day to night bag, holds a lot, very versatile to carry, and super just goes with everything. So this is definitely a bag that would be like a one and done type bag if you're looking for something like that. The next bag is from Louis Vuitton, and it is my pochette metis in reverse monogram. I bought this bag in Hawaii. This one's, I think, the only brand new bag in my collection, new from boutique. I bought this in Hawaii a few years ago when Hawaii prices were still less than continent or contiguous US. So I got it for about 10% off retail, and then of course the tax rate is lower in Hawaii. But this bag is just such a classic. I think it's an absolutely stunning bag. I don't use it a ton, but when I do use it, I really, really enjoy it. It holds a lot, and for being such a small bag, it really just, it's a very easy, again, grab and go style that you don't have to fret about it getting wet, about, you know, there being any kind of weather or, you know, snow, anything like that. It throws over your shoulder very comfortably or crossbody, and it's a nice bag. I have not had any issues with glazing on this one. By the time I bought this bag, those glazing issues I think had kind of been resolved. I owned this bag, the Matisse, Pochette Matisse, twice, I think, in monogram, and while I loved it, I found it really hard to wear. I don't know why, it just never like seemed like it matched anything I owned. And I also was always super scared about having the handle, because that one has the natural vachetta leather handle. I was so worried about getting water spots on that I just like never would carry it, because I was like, well, if it snows or if it rains or something pops up. This one's great because it truly doesn't matter if it gets wet, if it gets drenched. It's just like a swipe of a cloth and it's back to perfect. So great bag. I'm really glad I have it in my collection. The reverse monogram is just so unique. The next item, this isn't really a full-size bag, but this is the only Gucci bag that I own in my collection. It is one that I'm definitely right now contemplating selling and probably will be selling. This is the Ophidia pouch. I bought this in Hawaii. Again, Gucci is less expensive, or was at the time in Hawaii when I bought this bag. It's in the standard brown GG monogram print with the red and gold, or I'm sorry, the red and green stripe. Super classic Gucci, quintessential. It has the gorgeous brown leather trim with the GGs there in the front. It's just a classic piece, and that's why I bought it. I had been looking at the Ophidia like crossbody, but then I thought, well, why spend the extra money on that? I'll just get the pouch. And then I actually did purchase, which it's not in here right now because I'm getting ready to sell this one. I purchased a bag organizer from Samorga that has the hooks, the loops on either end, and then just a strap. So I can use this as a crossbody by hooking the strap onto that insert that I purchased. So this actually, it holds a ton for it being like a pouch. Again, it's hard for me to find things to wear with it because of the red and green. I don't wear a lot of those kind of colors. I'm definitely more a pastel girly. So this one just is not one that I reach for very often because I find that it's just not real easy to match. So that one's going on the chopping block, but a really pretty classic piece. The next one is the bag that I just did a review on. If you've checked that out on my channel, this one I purchased also pre-loved from Yugi's Closet, and this is the Louis Vuitton coussin or coussin bag, the cushion bag. Again, I just did a full review on this bag, so if you're interested, go check that out. There's really not a lot of notes on this bag. It truly is gorgeous. It has beautiful lambskin leather that's extremely durable, holds a ton, super smooth zipper, gorgeous lining, just a great, honestly, another great day to night bag. You can carry it as a clutch, crossbody, shoulder bag. It's just a really beautiful classic bag. Again, as I mentioned in that review, not one I would ever buy brand new, but you can find some great deals pre-loved. And as I did with this one, it was practically like new when I got it, but just an absolutely stunning, a stunning bag. And I really enjoy using it. I was a little bit worried about the wear and tear, but it's actually worn really, really well. And it's a lot more durable than I think that I gave it credit for when I first bought it. The next bag is from Givenchy, as you can see here. This bag I've owned about 7 or 8 times. I know it's insane. I've owned mostly the medium size, but also I owned one in the small size, and that is the Givenchy Antigona in the medium. This is in the black, shiny Lord calfskin. I've owned this bag in navy, in gray, in beige, in the oxblood, like burgundy color. I owned a small one in black goatskin. I'm trying to think. I think that's all, but I have owned this bag an insane amount of times, and I always just sold it because it was kind of the low-hanging fruit when I wanted to buy another more expensive bag. The Antigona is very, very heavy, but it's just a really, really classic silhouette. Again, this is another one that's probably going to be going up for sale just because I have other black bags that I reach for more, but I'm a little bit ambivalent still about selling it just because the black shiny Lord calfskin is a combination that I wanted for a very, very long time, really since the Antigona became very, very popular many, many years ago. And to find this one in the kind of condition I found it in, it was pretty much like new. Also purchased off Yugi's Closet for I think around like $1,300 or $1,400, and this bag retails for at least $26, I think. And then the only flaw on it is just this little scratch right here. It's just a scuff, really. I scuffed it with, I think maybe a zipper or something, but it's practically like new. It's a gorgeous bag. It's so chic to carry it. You know, the Antigona just is a great, great style, and it goes with so much. So again, maybe going on the chopping block, but I did want to share it because it's one of my most favorite silhouettes, and I think it's a really, really classic handbag. It does have the shoulder strap as well. It's just inside right now. And the next bag that I will share is, this is again a smaller bag, but I'm still going to include it. This is one of the most recent bags that I have purchased, again, pre-loved from Yugi's Closet. I wanted a really nice, just small, like weekender type bag. And I had actually purchased when I was in Hawaii, the Louis Vuitton Live, which is like a small pochette type bag that has 2 or 3 sections. And I purchased it in the Damier Azur canvas. I got home and I just decided it really didn't hold everything that I would want to carry for a weekend. So I did end up returning that. It's a gorgeous bag, but for the price, it's I think close to 1900 USD, and it just was not really as big as I needed to be able to comfortably use it on the weekends and justify the cost. This is the Louis Vuitton Favorite in the MM size. It is a really, really just cute little bag. I've owned this bag before in Damier Ebene, and this, excuse me, this is just a great bag for the weekend. It holds a ton. I can throw my keys, my full, pretty much at least my recto verso wallet in here, sunglasses, phone, and it still just holds a ton. It has the magnet closure there on the front, so it's easy to get in and out of. It has the canvas lining. This one was used for sure, but I think I paid like around $600 for it, and it's just got a little bit of patina on either tab. It did not come with the longer strap, but I was okay with that because I always just use it like this for, you know, the weekends on the shoulder or just handheld. But yeah, this is just a great little bag. It's very, very versatile, and for what I paid for it, it definitely fits the bill for what I need just for running errands on the weekend when I don't want to mess around with a full-size handbag. So that is the Louis Vuitton Favorite. This bag is actually discontinued by Louis Vuitton now. The next bag is in this dust bag. course, Louis Vuitton again. But this one is the main one in my collection that has color to it. And it is the Louis Vuitton On The Go MM. And I bought this bag the same time I bought my coussin, again off Yogi's Closet, pre-loved. It was a really, really good price. This is in the gorgeous cream color, and it has the giant monogram. I have my little, I believe this was a Chinese New Year luggage tag. This is the smaller, the mini luggage tag there on the front. My friend Sheila sent that to me. It's so cute, so I just leave it on this bag. But this one is, again, the MM size, great for just every day as a purse. I do keep it stuffed, but I have a organizer down inside of it that I purchased especially for this bag, because I'm the type that I don't like to just chuck stuff down into my bag. I like it to have a place to go so that I can find things easily. But this one, as you probably are familiar with the On The Go, it has the double straps, which are super handy to throw on your shoulder, like so, or you can just use it in the crook of your arm or handheld like this. The MM size is really handy. It's not too big and boxy for an everyday tote. And even for this one being the cream color, I was a little bit concerned about color transfer, and I've been a little careful. I haven't worn like, you know, stark black, brand new jeans, things that I haven't washed yet, but honestly, it's worn really, really well. And then this one's really cool because it has the smaller, like regular sized on front, on the sides, and the giant, and then on the front and the back. So again, a gorgeous bag. I'm glad I added this one to my collection because the color is just stunning as well. And then the final bag I wanted to share, which I just did an unboxing of this bag because I purchased this one sort of like a Christmas / birthday gift to myself from Yogi's Closet. As you can see, here's the dust bag this one came with. I don't believe it came with its original dust bag from Louis Vuitton, so they always will include one of theirs with the item if it doesn't have the original. But this one is a really interesting bag. Like I shared in the unboxing, it just was one that struck me. I saw it one day when they did their daily uploads, because the way Yogi's Closet works is they'll like upload once a day usually, and so you kind of just have to be there and grab those items as they post. But this is really outside of my comfort zone. It's a different, very, very different, I still have the tag on it because I haven't used it, but it's a very, very different bag. It has the luggage tag that came with it. It does normally come with a bandolier strap, but this one did not come with it, which I'm fine with. This is the Louis Vuitton denim 3D damier denim in the size 40. So it's definitely larger. So if we hold it up next to my 35, it's definitely quite a bit larger than the 35. But it's such a cool bag. It just is. I love the strap drop on it because the Speedy is a little small for me with a coat to get it into the crook of my arm. It has this like vachetta leather, but it's like treated almost feeling. And it just is a really, really neat bag. I don't know what it was about it that just struck me as so unique, and it's slouchy and it's so soft. It's like a big comfy denim jacket almost. So this bag is the newest to my collection, and I'm really excited to style it like for spring and summer because I think it just is such a cool bag. But this is one that's definitely the newest one. And again, I got a really good deal on this one. It's pretty much like new except for missing that strap, and it was from Yogi's Closet. So there you have it. That is my collection, my luxury handbag collection. If you have any questions or if you would like any specific reviews on any of the bags that I've shown, I'm happy to do individual videos. Just leave me a comment below. And I hope everyone's doing really well. If you're in the eye of the snowstorm or the cold weather, the ice, or anything that's going on, please be safe out there, and I will catch you in my next video. Take care.